Hey folks, how you doing? How you doing? Rookie here. Rookie here. Rookie the Tanuki. Hello, Joy. Right. So, few things, what happened while we were away offline. Um, there was a lot of digging done. And also, I think maybe someone died. Someone must have died in the mountain homes because a dwarf in my place kind of like inherited the title of baroness, and then I had to like rush to make super fancy building for her. um I still don't think that she's actually satisfied fully. Like, the nobility and the barons, such a pain in the butt. They're such a pain in the butt in the Dwarf Fortress. It's really just, yeah, it's such a pain in the butt. Um, but it is what it is. What is all these dead things? Two-legged rhino lizards. Why we got so many of them? It looks like we don't actually have a trash compactor yet. Probably need to do that eventually. Um, like Dwarven Atom Smasher. We need that eventually. But not right now? No, no. Because right now, I'm going to make mine carts. I'm going to make mine carts such that we can efficiently make steel and things out of stone. Because we've got a whole lot of stone here. We want to make sure it come to the workshop efficiently. Yes. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do that first, and then we're gonna try and make some steel stuff, and then barracks maybe, or we try to make adventurer, or we'll see. But for now, I gotta think about I gotta think about making stone place. So this area is like all sandy. So I don't think I want to build on the sandy area. I was thinking about how I would run minecart tracks here. Maybe I want to start with deciding how I'm gonna lay this out, basically, because I got this like cut. I got this cut between the layers of the fort here. So um, we gotta figure out how we're gonna wrap this up. Um. So I guess what we're gonna do is we're gonna run tracks, and then it'd be cool if I could do this in a way that was neat. Um, and a way that was symmetrical, you know. So let me see if I can do that. Let me see if I can. Let's start with making. Okay, your hand off the freaking mouse, Rick. You have to use the shortcut sometimes. Okay. So let's see here. This is. I gotta measure this first, don't I? Uh. So the negative space is 48 across. Half of that would be 24 across. So it would be 24 and 25 would be the center. Or would it be 23 and 24? Um, it's gonna be like two tiles, isn't it? Yeah, it's gonna be 23 and 24. is like halfway, I guess. I don't know. I think it. Yeah, I think it's here is where the center is. We can check it later. Um. Okay, so it's like under this little dirt patch here. If I build that out of sandstone, let me measure that now again. Actually, come on. So this is 22, and this should be 22 as well. Oh, that's a lot more than 22 actually. How did I mess it up that badly? Uh, what? 22 over this way, and then 24 over this way. I for sure messed this up quite dramatically. No idea how I managed that. I think I'm just gonna move it over once. I think, and it'll be 23 on both sides. Okay, so I put it here, and then get rid of these ones, and I think that should be correct, maybe? Okay, so 23 on this side, and then 23 on this side. Look at that, perfect, perfect. This is just to give me some kind of idea, like, where the middle of it is, so I can, do something with that information, and, align my minecarts. Align my minecarts in appropriately. Yeah. Yeah. Those are walls. Those are walls, friend. Why am I making wall? Why am I making walls? That's a floor, but that's not. That one there, no. Okay. Uh get rid of this. We don't need this. Rookie did that by accident. Let's make some floors. That's what I wanted. Floors, please. Now get rid of these. So the idea is I want to make a minecart that goes like a sort of like spiral all the way up from the bottommost layer to the top. Um the minecart comes through. Right. Just like that. Okay, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. We got the caravan coming when I'm trying to do this. That's great. Okay, hmm. You guys, I will move the trade goods. Here, have some of my finest cups. Yeah, look at that. Look at all those cups. Um Broker, you go there? Okay. Are the traders actually coming? I don't see them. No, really, I don't see them. Where are um established this colony as an official land of a realm? Absolutely freaking not. Absolutely freaking not. You better not. You better not. I already got enough trouble trying to freaking deal with the stupid stinky baron and there are demands. Is that I guess the trader is no, where's the actual trader? Where's the actual trader actually? Oh, there they are. Why did it take so long for you to come over here? Okay, trade. Okay. Um I'll take all of your wood. Um Probably none of your meat because we got so much food and drink we don't really need any of this. Nope. Probably next time they're only gonna bring. They're only gonna freaking bring wood next time because of this. I would expect that. I hope not. I really hope not. Oh gosh. Goodness. The gems are getting mixed in with the yeah, they're getting mixed in with the cups there. That's not good. I gotta organize my stuff better. And the nest box, we haven't placed that. I should do that at some time. Okay, the first one's fine. But that is a little bit too much profit, I think. Just a little bit too much. But then it's gonna take absolutely forever trying to deselect what I don't want. Just freaking here. It'll make their trip feel more worthwhile, I guess. Now get out of my sight, you thieves. I basically just got robbed for a couple logs, basically. Anyway, what even were we freaking doing? Oh yeah, minecarts. We gotta do minecarts. So, we have successfully placed floor. There is floor here now. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, so what do we do now? What do we do now? I'm thinking that the middle part is gonna be walls. Yeah, walls, probably. Cause, if you don't put like walls where the minecart is turning, then sometimes it will derail. So yeah, maybe walls are a good idea. Actually, so we put no, that's too many. That's too many, friend. I did. That's too little. That's too little, friend. I'm fat fingering the heck out of this. Um, gosh. Yes. Do this, and then do this, and then probably make do the same on the upper floor. We're making a pillar, okay? We're making a big pillar. Big pillar here. Um, pillar for protection of moving the minecart. And now we need to make, build constructions R for ramp. Okay? And how do we best do this? We want to construct a ramp on this floor that goes up. On this floor that goes up. And it comes through here. And then it turns. So I guess the ramp is gonna go here. And then we continue the floor. Or something. Sure. That's what we're doing. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm doing here, okay? Give Rookie a second to figure this out. And then we put floors there. It'll all make sense when Rookie has flawlessly made this. I should smooth these floors as well. Smooth the freaking floors. We're going to put mine carts on this. Do the floors. Yeah. I'm gonna have to move all this garbage too. So I'm thinking we're gonna have like stops, and at each stop it's going to pick up more stone, and eventually it's going to give the stone to the stoneworkers workshop, at which point they are going to do something with the stone, They may even they may even make it into rock blocks and then pass that up to the surface to help with construction on the surface. If I ever get around to that, we will see. The Lord Consort Necromancer is. I shouldn't have dismissed that. Hang on. Necromancer? Wait a second. That don't sound good. Who is you? Why would we want to welcome in a necromancer? What does he have on his possession? Okay, he didn't bring any spooky books with him, at the very least. As long as he doesn't share any forbidden knowledge with my dwarves, everything should be fine. Lord Consort, Necromancer. Oh, he's coming. He's going somewhere. Okay, I'm sure nothing will go wrong with that. Mm, dude, I'm excited. I'm excited for it. I'm excited for this to work. Which, of course, it will. Flawlessly. I'm also realizing how dumb it is to actually. Maybe it's not dumb. I don't know. I'm still trying to wrap my head around how this is gonna work in 3 dimensions because we're looking at like a whole bunch of slices and layers and stuff. It's not obvious to me how this is gonna actually work. Okay, because geez. See, if I position it like this, if I need to, I can replicate this on any side. If I want additional minecarts for whatever reason. You don't bother moving the grates or nothing. It's not like they're in the way or anything. It's not like I'm gonna be digging out like grooves in the thing such that the minecart can go. Do it. Make the thing. Why? Waiting for carved smooth and grave. Well, it's done it. It's finished. You can do it now. You can do it now, friend. It's been done. Okay, it's not suspended now. Okay, get to it. I want to see how this is gonna work. Oh, they're just slaughtering more animals. That's fine. We're gonna have plenty of meat because we got lots of excess livestock. We've already got plenty of meat, actually. What's taking the guy so long for making this ramp, really? Oh, here he comes. You can make minecart grooves in wait, unusable? Oh right, this part needs to be a wall, doesn't it? This part needs to be a wall as well. Hmm. I guess that makes sense. I don't think I'm doing this optimally, but if I put a wall here, then it'll just work, won't it? If I put a wall here, it's just gonna convert the wall to the ramp to a usable one, I believe. And then we can start trying to make minecart tracks to transport all this freaking stone. Okay, that looks a lot better. That looks a lot better, don't it? Yes, it does. Okay, right. So, uh, now, in theory, we should be able to dig, um, like grooves in this stone such that the minecart can use them. So, is it here? Yes, actually, it is. Okay, so we go like this, and then up the ramp. Why they disappear though? Why did it disappear when I went up a level? It goes that far, but it doesn't want to go on the ramp. Uh, why? What am I doing wrong here? Does it have to be smooth stone, I wonder? Maybe you have to use like actual tracks if it's not like smooth stone. Maybe that's what it is. Well, let me test that theory by constructing some proper tracks here out of stone. Then I go right, there you go. That looks better. Yeah, just use all sandstone because we got freaking tons of it. And then we do a sharp turn. Maybe this is too sharp. I don't know. Not sure, but we're gonna try it and we're gonna push our luck and see what happens. Um, we curve it. What do you mean claystone? No, sandstone. And then we carve it again. So it goes like this way. Right. Right. I mean, that looks good, doesn't it? That looks good. And then at that part, which will be over here, this is where the ramp goes. And there'll be a wall here. Right, wall here. I'm starting to get the picture. So we gotta put a floor here. Well, actually, I don't think we even need to do that. We can just put walls here. Because, like, a wall includes a floor. And then we put the ramp. We put the ramp here. And I should just be able to extend this upwards infinitely. Hmm. Yeah, I want to extend this spiral all the way to the top of my fort right now. The boss is visiting, that's nice. People really need to move these grates off the tracks. I don't think that the minecart's gonna work if there's something on the track, is it? Because this one's still here. I mean, I could probably fix this just by making a stockpile just for grates or something. And put it like alongside the track. Make it custom. Finished goods, type, and put like Great. I guess it's not a good, really, is it? I don't know. Is it a good? Is it not a good? Um. Okay, so it's not under goods then. Okay, it's under furniture for some reason. Okay, whatever. That's fine. Just bring them all, put them in there such that there's nothing on the minecart track. Okay, maybe we don't need to do that because he just moved it. That's fine. Okay. And then we can extend it up and make a floor and just keep on going, I think. Keep on going. I think it comes as far as here. And then we put a ramp here. And then we put a wall here. And then at this point, we just put more floors. Wait a minute. No, that's smoothing. um, Instructions, floors. And then, oh, no. Uh, Constructions, uh, ramp. And then a wall. And that she'll extend it up one more level, I think. Well, so far, so good. Once they've filled in all the spaces, I can put the track on. Oh yeah, I haven't finished furnishing those rooms. Only some of them have cabinets. I think all of them have chests though. Oh, this one doesn't have a chest. Uh, Furniture, chest. Okay. This one doesn't have a chest. I think the rest of them do. Right, yeah, they all do. And now we just need to put cabinets in. I've been having a dude making cabinets for a while, I believe. Yeah, we got 44 cabinets available. So let's just make sure that right to left everyone has a cabinet. Yep. Okay, you need one. You need one. You need one. Okay, most of them need cabinets, it would seem. Okay. And eventually I'll be able to get all of this ugly stone out of people's houses and being used to make statues or something. because that's one thing that we probably need. I mean, rock blocks are pretty important, but statues are important too, because um they increase the value of whatever place they're currently in, basically. And that's important for accommodations for big shots and barons and kings and princes and things like that. Okay, let me extend my tracks. Oh, wait, why is it not going up here? It's the same as that one, isn't it? Well, hang on. Let me experiment with this. Must remove construct. Well, that's not a problem. But and now you're here. But why won't it go on to this? How come it won't go on to that then? Why it won't build on this? Why? Why though? It will go down and it will go this way and it will go that way even. Okay. We'll fix it. We'll get it to match up eventually somehow. And then this one will wrap around this way. If I don't make any further adaptations, there could actually be some more derailing issues. So we might have to look into that in a second, but for now, it's fine. Alright, that's our unusable ramp because there's not actually any space above currently. Okay. We have to dig a hole in the next floor up. And this part hasn't been connected properly, so let's do that too. Now, how come it's working now? That's my question. Why are building tracks so weird sometimes? I mean, maybe it's a little silly to ask why something is being weird in Dwarf Fortress because Dwarf Fortress just has its moments, you know. It just kind of has its moments. Why? What is this? No, 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 no. That's I don't think that's right at all. Yeah, that doesn't seem right at all, friend. It's because this ramp doesn't work currently. Okay, I think we just remove whatever you want to call this, because that's not a thing. And I guess we want to put track stops at the bottom of it. Um, because at the moment that's the very bottom. Okay, so this layer does have some stone in it. Hmm. And one of these layers is where our stone workshop is gonna be. I don't know which layer it's gonna be quite yet. Um, yeah, I should probably just try to build the rest of the spiral before I start trying to test things. We got to get it to spiral all the way up through the layers. So the minecart can collect all of this stone and clean it up and bring it to where it needs to go. Now these need to be connected. It's being fussy with me again. So if I do this, then it should work, right? Okay, so now what we gotta do is we have to make a hole the rest of the way up, I think. So I think we want to start from the bottom. Maybe it matters, maybe it doesn't. I'm really not sure. But I don't want to have like a cave-in or something by me being... I mean, I don't think a cave-in would actually happen. I don't think it would. So I think we'll just drag this up all the layers so it's easier. And then construct a pillar down all the layers. And this should pretty much just convert to a usable one as soon as I put floors here. Like this. It should just fix itself, I'm pretty sure. And then we're making more floor here. And then a ramp. And then a wall. Still kind of getting used to how all this works here. A wall. And the wall goes here, I guess. Put the thing in. Thank you. And then the ramp will come up here, and then I can make more floors that go here. And then another ramp. B for build, N for constructions, R for ramp. Okay. B for build, N for constructions, L for wall. And it goes here. And then B for construction, N for something, and F for floor. And let me drag this over here. Okay, I think I'm getting it. Build, construction, ramp. Build, construction, wall. Build, construction, floor. Build, construction, ramp. Build, construction, wall. Build, construction, floor. We're not quite there. We still have a few more layers to do. But we're working quickly because they're still digging out part of this. Yep, just a couple more layers though. Then we can try to run the track all the way up here. It also occurs to me that probably a more efficient way to find minerals is to do good old-fashioned street mining, which I haven't been doing. I've been doing Rookie the Tanuki patent pending big square mining, which is probably not good. I don't know if all of this is functional. Doesn't look like all of this is functional. I think this has to be a what? How would it? I'm not sure really what went wrong here, to be honest. But we'll fix it. Most of this is working as intended, but I made a mistake down there at some point. I don't know. We'll fix it in a minute. The rest of it looks great though. Let me actually take a look and see what the problem is here. Unusable rough siltstone. Upward block slope. Is it because there's no notch here? There's got to be a notch. There's a notch missing, I guess. Yeah, the wall's got to be here. The wall... Yeah, we have to make a wall here, I think, and that should fix it. I think. Smooth sardonyx cluster, nice. I've been leaving a bit of a border on both sides of this, like, strip here. And I guess it's good that I have been, because they can be stockpiles for stone. And then the minecart can take from those stockpiles. You know? Sometimes I'm a genius in ways that I don't even realize until, like, later. There's, like, 2 notches here for some reason. Okay, either way that works now. The way that there's 2 notches here kind of bothers me a little bit. Or maybe they should all be like 2 notches. I just want it to look like the same, I guess. Construction, put walls. Make it always double notches if you're gonna make it one way or the other. You gotta commit to one design philosophy. Okay, so everything I believe is totally fine until this part. So let's continue. Build constructions floor. Build constructions ramp. Build constructions wall. And I guess I could make it 2 notches on both sides. If that really makes a difference. It just kind of makes it look more uniform, you know? This will probably be a good time to do the keyboard cursor, actually. So I don't need to keep reaching for my mouse. That's the wrong thing, I'm pretty sure. Okay. I think I'm gonna turn my light on because my light is like off. It's gonna get real dark real soon. So 1 second, and then I'm gonna try finishing the rest of this using mouse cursor. By mouse cursor, I mean keyboard cursor, naturally. Ignore those noises. It's your imagination. Anyway, okay, so that's gonna be filled in a second. All right, keep your freaking your hands off of the mouse, Roki. You have to use the shortcuts. It's more efficient. All right, let's try it. Okay, so B for build. Is it selected? Hang on. B for build, N for construction, and we're making floors. And then I can... select a thing. No. Enter? And... Wait. Why not selecting? Enter used to do it, then why not now? Why not now? I press enter and it's not doing a freaking thing. I thought we solved this before. I thought we solved this. I thought we figured it out. Enter. No, freaking yeah. It's still a mystery to me how to actually use the keyboard cursor. That's fine. Then a wall goes like this. And then more floors. No. Oh, we're actually in the top floor. We don't need to go up anymore unless you want to bring things to the surface. And if we were bringing things to the surface, I guess we would be bringing them up here, which luckily enough, there's a corridor right here. So I could bring it up one more time and have it come through this way if I wanted to. Absolutely. Yeah, why not, right? Why not? Okay. So I want to make a hole. I've been making one more ramp going like here, I guess. Or like here. Here's fine. Right. So we want to make a hole here. Once that's made, I can make a ramp here, actually. And it should all just work, basically. And this will be good for bringing gems up, really. Assuming that we're gonna actually have, um, like the workshops up here. I don't even know if I will. So it doesn't really make much sense to have my gem workshop at the top, does it? Really doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. So I just put my ramp in here, and I think that should just extend it up to here. Or we can make one final stockpile, assuming there's anything in the minecart that has to come here. I think it might be a good idea just to have the minecart collect whatever happens to be in the, happens... Is that unusable? I'm not sure if that's usable or not. Guess we'll find out when I'm trying to run tracks up it. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna have it, um, containing a whole bunch of random stuff, and then it just drops them off at the relevant places. Okay, you can probably stop making these. Oh, you've been making a whole bunch of statues, haven't you? Yeah, you can stop doing that too, I think, honestly. I will reassess the needs of the fortress in due time. Okay, we're entering winter. And as you can see, we're absolutely stacked with all the supplies that the dwarf could ever need. If I wanted to be especially careful, what I could do is um I could make barriers. Every time it turns a corner, there's a barrier that guards against derailing. So I guess it would be along here and along here. I guess this one's a bit different. I'm still gonna make it the same though. And then on this side, it would be like here and here, I guess. I don't even know if there's a risk of derailing, but you never know. I'm just gonna make it just in case. Better safe than sorry and all that. So I'm thinking that down here is where the intended destination for iron ores will be. So I'll probably make a stockpile for iron ores down here. Um, and each of the stockpiles will probably go in the two um adjacent parts to the track, basically. And in fact, I kind of want to make it even neater by extending this a little bit more. See, if I do it like this, then you'll see where the okay, this part is in the way, unfortunately. Hang on. Can we just delete this? I don't even know what this is for. We'll probably repurpose that later. Um, yeah, I want to extend it this much. And do the same on the other side here. Well, hang on. It's going to be blocking it here, though, which... I don't know if that's a massive problem. It's probably a massive problem for this guy, because then he can't actually access his house. That could be a massive problem for him, to be honest. Maybe we just don't do that. I don't know. Maybe that's not a good idea. Um, okay, that's fine. It was just a thought, you know, just a freaking thought. I'll get rid of. Oh, well, it's already doing that. Okay, that's fine. We'll just make it that wide, I guess. Yeah, I feel like I'm confusing myself with all these revisions. This part shouldn't be here. This part shouldn't be here. This part shouldn't be here. But I think the rest of it's fine. I'll get rid of this part too. I just gotta make sure it all looks the same for the sake of my own sanity. Okay, that looks fine. Fine, fine. Why does this part look different? Why does that part look different? Well, wait a minute. What? What's different here? I think I'm just driving myself insane. I don't think there's anything different. I think it's actually identical and I'm just losing my mind. Get rid of this. That shouldn't be there. Get rid of this. That shouldn't be there either. Okay, we're nearly there. We're nearly where it looks correct to me. This should be here. And this should be here. What is this? No, I think that's correct too. I'm gonna let them finish it and then just scroll up and make sure it looks good and correct. It should be easier if I'm replicating it on the other side, because then I can just, you know, copy it over. Okay, so it's like that and then like that. Okay, this one's wrong. It looks like the rest of it's fine. Wait, we got a double here. this part's like a double, but I think that's because of the way that we're doing the top part, so there's no way around that really. Um, that's all fine. I believe that's all fine and perfect. So now all I gotta do is make the tracks and the track stops and the stockpiles. And after I do that, then we should have a nice workable system here. I gotta take the option that makes it not like quit out of it when I'm not finished making track stops. Keep building after placements. Use last material. And then that should make this a little bit quicker. Yeah, there you go. That's so much better. Oh my goodness. It's gonna be so cool once it's actually finished. My goodness. I could make this work for the stone and also the iron at the same time. I think this particular line I think is just for getting things where they need to be pretty much. So I'm gonna let that run and let them figure that out for a while. But I think this should work pretty well. Dude, I'm finally wrapping my head around stockpile. No, well, not stockpiles. Mine carts. Finally, I'm figuring it out. Okay, so our metal making industry, our iron, is gonna be here, here. Iron ores. I should probably have it for like other iron ores, but I don't know if there are any other iron ores here. Quartzite, okay. Doesn't look like quartzite is on any other layer. It doesn't actually look like it has any other functions anyway. So I'm gonna let it run. And then we put in... Wait, why is this part only... No, that's fine. We make a stockpile that is here. And here. And here. And it's only for magnetite, I guess. Metal ores. Magnetite. And I guess this one's gonna be for... We're just gonna pick the most prevalent stone, I guess, in the area. Siltstone's like all the way up. And so is claystone pretty much. So I guess it doesn't matter which we pick here. Slate is everywhere too. Claystone, siltstone, and slate. I didn't think it was gonna... I didn't think it was going to include the rail tracks if I dragged it over the rail tracks, but I guess that's a thing. Okay. I wonder if non-economic rock is what I need category-wise. What was the other one? Um, Claystone, siltstone, and slate. Alright, put claystone in there as well. I think quartzite is also pretty much useless. Except for, like, furniture, I guess. Quartzite is here. Magnetite intake. This is quartzite, doesn't really have a purpose, so we'll include the quartzite here. Okay. And I do wonder if we can just sort of duplicate that upwards. Can we do that? Can we do that? Okay, I'm not gonna say garbage, but non-ores intake. If I edit it, I don't think you can make it multiple layers. It'd be pretty cool if you could, but I don't think that that's a thing. No, you can't. That's unfortunate, but fine. Yeah, I'm gonna need to number them then. Or probably name it by the floor of the depth that we're actually at, to be honest. Non-ores intake on 31. Okay. It's gonna be a bit of a pain duplicating that, but oh well. We just gotta deal with it. Another stone. I mean, I could just make it other stone. Right? Like the stuff that's not important. Just make it other stone. And just make the other one other stone. That keeps it simple. All other stones. I think that means what I think it means, where it's literally just the generally not desired stones, or stones that you basically don't use for much. Okay, that's 33. Gosh, there's a lot of these, huh? Okay. See, the thing is, guys, what I actually want to do, believe it or not, what I actually want to do right now is I want to go on a freaking adventure mode, but I want to make sure that things are good and organized and working nicely back here. And also, it would be nice to get the steel stuff set up as well. And this is all part of that. So, you know, I'm kind of just doing prep work so that I can feel comfortable leaving these guys to it, you know? Because, this is all going to be happening in the background while we're enjoying ourselves in adventure mode. So, we got to give them a bit of a helping hands, to make sure things go smoothly. And this is my way of doing that, I guess. A lot of howling and not a lot of actual showing up and causing me problems, so you can howl as much as you like, animals. Okay, still got 3 more. Kind of reminds me of one of my earliest forts that I streamed was spent a lot of time organizing stones on it, but that was more of a like a satisfying satisfying thing. You know, when you see like those super satisfying YouTube videos and stuff, or like TikTok things. It was like stone sorting that was super inefficient. I had my dwarves doing it by hand, but in such a way that it was just like really satisfying. Um, but yeah, this is more on the efficiency side. So I think we did all that correctly. We're just gonna name them all, which is not great because I gotta type this sentence like 50 times. Non-ore intake, and then an ascending number. Real exciting stuff. Non-ore intake 34. Non-ore intake 35. Non-ore intake 36. Non-ore intake 37. Non-ore intake 38. Non-ore intake 39. I think this is the last one. Yeah, 40. On or intake 40. Okay. So now we got all the stockpiles set up, so they're gonna want to populate that stuff with the relevant rocks, and once the tracks are done, I can put a little stop with the minecart in front of each stockpile. Um, might even be a good idea to have a little bridge at each part so that both sides of the stockpile can actually be reached. Um, yeah. Maybe this wasn't the most efficient way of doing this. Or maybe we just want to use one side of it if it's going to be like that. But that's like alternating sides still. It's like alternating sides. Okay. Yeah, this was definitely not the most effective way to do this. But you know what? I think it could still work. We just got to edit every single stockpile. It's fine. Don't you worry. We just have to edit every single one. So that it's only just one side. Wait, do I need to do that? Do I really need to do that? Do I absolutely have to do that? Do I really? Or do I just make a little bridge? I could just make a little bridge on each level. But then there's some guy that has to come over and like cross the bridge 50 times. And you know eventually someone's gonna fall all the way down somehow. So no, I think we're just gonna edit each one of these so that we delete the side that's not like relevant, and that'll be fine. You gonna let me click? I think I must have. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Don't do that. No. Okay, it's under control. Okay, I think that's all of them. Right. Of course, we don't have one for gems yet. That's okay, because gems are a little bit rarer. Okay, so I guess I could have my stone workshop down at the bottom, or do I want to have it like in the middle? I mean, we're gonna be getting like non-economic rocks and other rocks like all the way down, so maybe we want to just put everything at the bottom, kind of thing. Maybe. So I guess we build our stone workshops. I wonder if this is gonna be like flush. I don't think so. I don't think it's divisible by 3. Oh my god, okay. That's a little annoying, but we're gonna have to live with it. It's too late to, like, um, redesign everything just because that little part is off. And get rid of the other stone workshops and just move everything downstairs. This guy's been making charcoal for a while, and we still got plenty of wood. So I guess the purpose of this track really is to organize, um, just to, like, organize things. I'm gonna be naming it when I'm like organizing it. Um, okay. Someone's in a mood. They can't find a needed workshop. Okay. Do I not get any kind of clues? Uh, like, what workshops don't we have currently? We don't have dyer, but I don't think it's gonna be dyeing. It could be metal work, but we don't have any metal for her to work with. Let me see if it's metal work that she's trying to do. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to build a bunch of workshops and see what it is that she wants. There's always something, isn't there? When I'm trying to do something, there's always something. Okay, was that the... I guess that's not the workshop she wanted. Cause she's doing nothing. Okay. What a pain in the butt this is. Jeez. Um... Like, what? Durian wood amulet? Is it? Oh, everyone's got like tattered clothes on. Do I have like the tailor disabled? If I do, I probably want to enable that, right? Cause I forgot how to make like clothes properly, and um I don't feel like relearning that right now. Infinite sky. Automatically allocate new Z levels of sky. That's pretty cool. Taylor? Automatically keep them in fresh clothing? Well, you're not doing that, though. Yeah, you're not doing that, though. I gotta read more about this, I guess. If there are fresh clothes available, dwarves who are wearing internal clothes will know that the rags confiscated and look re-equipped with replacement clothes. I guess they have to. The clothes have to be completely destroyed before it'll actually kick in. Workshops. What else is there? Um, Bowyer. Do you want a bowyer workshop, little girl? Or do you want gonna make every single kind of workshop so that you can not go crazy, I guess. It's not gonna be any of these. Um Mechanic? Do you want to make some really cool mechanisms? Um Surely not Ashery. It couldn't be Ashery. Carpenter, jeweler, stoneworker, magma forge jeweler, soap maker, siege? Let's see if it's one of these. Okay, so it's not these, it's not these. I'm gonna make sure these are high priority as well, or no one's gonna make them. We're just gonna let her go insane. And we have gotten this far without any deaths in the fortress, so it'd be good if I could just straight up avoid that. Yeah. Well. Okay, so that's the one she wanted. A bowyer's workshop. Okay. Get rid of this then. She's gathering items. That's wonderful. Maybe by the time this fiasco is finished with, I can get on with what I was doing. And I can put whatever treasure she's about to make into the Baron's office so that she can, you know, stop being such a pain in my butt. I think Kitty wants to go. Moody Dwarf is working, that's good. Let me let the kitty out, one sec. Okay. Man, now that I really understand how minecars work, it's gonna make Dwarf Fortress even more fulfilling. I wanna see what this girl makes. I need another, like, minecart, though. Maybe make 2 of them. I guess I should start placing where I want my, Oh, that's really cool. The fact that it's 21 long means that I can make it exactly in the middle, which makes me a happy tanuki. A sleek lychee wood crossbow. She claims it as a personal treasure. Well, that's nice. You're also going to give it to the Baron immediately because that'll help prevent her from becoming insane and making everyone else's life complete misery. So she's still not happy with her bedroom or her eating room. So we're gonna furnish her bedroom with an additional display. And that's going to have the thing that you just made in it. Now, when I think about it, I could probably, like, close off the side here. Just so it's a little bit safer, because the other side of the wall doesn't really have a function other than allowing people to fall down to their death. Yeah, maybe. That might be a good idea. Okay, we're going to assign, the crossbow. The crossbow? I don't think it would hurt to have, a few more statues in here either. Put some more gaudy statues everywhere. Until eventually the Baron is sad. Oh, we cannot put it here because that's blocking the door. I mean, the game's gonna let me do that, but it doesn't make any sense. So I'm not gonna. Yeah, just fill up her room with a bunch of garbage and hope that she likes it, because for whatever reason, that's what the big shots in Dwarf Fortress actually like, is they just want to fill my room with garbage. And also keep my coffin here too. I want my coffin. I want to know where I'm going when I die. Well, you don't actually need to put the coffin here, but, you know. It's convenient to have all the zones together, I guess. Conglomerate statue of a fire something. Of a fire snake. The item is a finely crafted image of a fire snake conglomerate by Thop Nin Burr. Okay, well, it looks like she's already pretty satisfied with that. She's got, like, sufficient amount of garbage. She's pretty pleased with it. Okay, and now we're gonna work out where the middle is and put the track stops in. Um... So we're gonna measure the middle from here to here. It's 21, so 10 across, and then it's the next one. It's where that yellow grate is the middle. Okay, so we're not actually gonna be dumping here. That's a good point. I haven't actually designated a place for dumping, but I guess we can, alter what these stops do, later. I mean, I guess if all of my workshops are down at the bottom, um, then we could put the I haven't really thought this through, have I? I haven't really thought this through. I mean, I guess we could configure. Hey, wait. Dump none. Okay, that's good. Because apparently in the original game, without DFhack, you can't actually adjust that. That's pretty bad. Okay, dump south. We can change it here. Dump north. Dump south. I mean, if it's not configured to dump, then it's not going to. So, I guess we're just gonna take it as a if in case of dumping, we dump in this direction. Listen to me talking like a freaking programmer. All right, good. I guess our stoneworkers, I guess, should be on like the upper levels, I suppose. Um, and then the metal workers should be around the lower levels. So I think all of these should be like metal workers. And the stone workers are maybe one per stockpile, I think, is a good way of doing this. Um, Stoneworkers. And I could keep the central too. Okay, is that in the middle? 9 this side. And 10 that... I mean, I guess all I really need to do is make sure the middle of it is, like... there. So, like, there. And here. Oh, oh, oh. Oh. Huh. Well, I guess there's not gonna be much getting made on that side, huh? A little bit of forethought would have helped there, I think. Never mind. Okay, so now we got a one workshop on each of the levels. We go all the way down to the bottom. We'll be moving this one too. To the middle. We also gotta make sure this has like flux stone as well. Um, I mean, the only flux stone we have access to is marble currently. So we'll include marble in this. And then we put well, it's not actually metalsmith we need right now. It's actually yeah, it's actually we gotta smelt it first, don't we? Oh, that also means that we have to bring down coal and see, this is where we have to probably bring in a second mine cart and have it organized like the oh, okay. We have to have it organized the fuel and the coal and stuff like that. Oh god, okay. Mm, so what are we missing? Magnetite and the flux stone is gonna come in here. The only thing we're missing is coal. So I guess we need another minecart for the purposes of transporting fuel, I guess. And maybe we put the workshop in here and the fuel place here. Gonna have to move these stairs, of course, so that we can actually get the this is gonna be a big job, isn't it? But at least I can copy it from one side, can't I? You can stop doing that. You can stop doing that because it's going on this side actually. Yeah, this is a whole lot of prep work. I don't think I'm gonna be doing any adventure mode tonight. Not at this rate. Goodness. Maybe next time, huh? Maybe next time. I guess I'll resume the next time I resume. There's gonna be it'll be time to do adventure mode probably. So I'll see you later.